Hey, welcome to my channel. And if you're here, then you want to learn a little bit more about what I have to say about leadership. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to use the most impactful tool in your leadership toolbox. If you're not using it already, you definitely want to pay attention to this. And so before we get into it, I want to just give recognition where recognition is due. Simon Sinek is where I got this idea from, and ever since then it's been the foundation of my leadership journey. And that point is in his circle that he created called the Golden Circle. If you want to learn more about that, just Google Start With Why. Watch that video. It's connected to a TED Talk. I'm telling you, it just blew my mind from the time that I seen that video to I started implementing it into my day-to-day leadership roles. Okay, so let's get into what I want to talk to you about, and that is starting with your why. The nucleus of leadership is what I've coined it, right? Other people probably said it before, but to me, the nucleus in leadership is what I found over the years when I've had most success is starting with why. So starting with why is going to be the first part. The second part is just definitely going to be the people that you either lead. That could be of a team, a group of people, or if you're a frontline supervisor. Even if you're a C-level C-suiter, leadership is leadership, and I will tell you, people will live and die by the way they think about leadership when it comes to business. Okay? Now, so going to the first part, know your why. For me, I think if you create about a minimum of 3 things why you're doing something, then that's something that you can leave as a foundation to push you from day to day. And what do I mean by that? Well, something as simple as, you know, the reason why you're going to work today is probably because you need to pay bills, or you have an amazing family that you take care of on a day-to-day, or there's a goal or something that you're trying to attain, but you need that job to get you there. So if you have something like a why that is strong enough to push you, you're going to get past whatever obstacles that are coming your way. Especially if you're a leader, there's decisions that you have to make daily, and most people know that. But understanding how to connect the two is, to me, where the gold is. Okay, and so when you're leading people, and what I will just say for myself, when I started figuring out how to incorporate my why and make it bigger than their why, then I can fit their why inside of why I was actually wanting them to do anything in the first place, either connected to the organization's goals, or even their personal goals. Which brings me to my second point. Discover your team member or leaders, supervisors why. So when you think about somebody that's coming to work, nobody comes to work saying, hey, I just want to come to work to screw up today. People often get things wrong and misguided when you think about somebody's intentions while they're at the job, right? Most people don't wake up and say, I'm just going to screw everything up today. So for me, I understood that, yeah, there's a learning curve in the job, but there's also a learning curve of that person that you are in charge of or work alongside. And you actually have to do what you have to do to make sure the mission goes correctly, right? So for me, in my personal experience, the first thing I did was I wanted to make sure I knew why somebody I was supervising was there. You might think it's very simple, but I'm telling you, it will take you a long way if you understand how powerful that is on the back end. See, the front end is you find out why people are doing things. You get them to think about that on a daily basis and then improve on that, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, however long they're with you while you guys are, elevating the business organization that you're in or around. And so what I have found is that people will often do more for you, more for the organization, and more for that mission when their whys are being met. So it is very important, it is very paramount in you getting things done to make sure that you understand why people are doing things in the first place. It is such a lethal tool in your toolbox that if you are not concentrating on that, you are overworking yourself, because you're trying to figure out how to motivate somebody that you don't even know what motivates them. So I hope today you've got some understanding on why I lean on the nucleus of Simon Sinek's golden circle. And so start with why the next time you go into work, and then just watch how the improvement of your relationship with the people you work with starts to improve. And then go in and when you have those sessions where you have to talk to them or give them updates or feedback, start finding out why they're there. And then remind them of their why throughout the time they're there. I guarantee you, you will start to see things change in ways that you've been trying to get done for a long time. So in conclusion, I've told you all about that golden circle. Simon Sinek is the one that created it. I'm so glad he did, because he helped me in vast ways to perfect leadership in my craft, in my field. And I would just want to say, if you did like this video, go ahead and give me a like, share it with your friends. And if you found some value, I definitely say subscribe to the channel. Just remember, we have one life to live. Be thankful, and I say be pleasing into the eyes of the one that matters, and lead your community with a power that is a subservient leadership. So take care. I'll see you on the next one, and thanks for stopping by. Peace.